Hey guys, welcome to a brand new video. I hope you're all doing really well. And today I want to show you 5 grooves that will help you improve your rock chops. Now, a lot of these beats I grew up with and influenced the way I play, and I've very much been a rock drummer throughout my career so far as a drummer. So I wanted to share with you 5 grooves that have really helped me, and I suppose from here you can take these grooves and then be creative with them to suit your own style. So before we get going, I'd highly recommend that you download the PDF transcription of these beats, which you can find in the YouTube description below. So print that one out and get ready to follow along. So the first beat I want to show you today is by a band called Block Party, and it's off their first record called Silent Alarms. And the first track of that album is a song called Like Eating Glass. And it's really nice how the groove gets going. It's quite a ferocious beat where there's lots of like trashy hi-hats, lots of like weird displacement, and lots of pumping bass drums. So I wanted to show you this groove. It'll just inject a real nice amount of rock and roll energy into your playing. So let's have a listen to it slow, and then I'll speed it up at the track's tempo. Okay, next I want to show you a groove that is hard to forget once you've heard it. It's by Travis Barker from Blink-182. Really unforgettable intro. It's off, I think, their self-titled album Blink-182, and it's the first track called Feeling This. So it's really iconic. It goes through all kinds of good rock drumming displays. To me, it reminds me a little bit of kind of like John Bonham mixed with some punkier styles, alright? So let's check it out slow, and then we're going to build it up to the fast 4-bar phrase. Here we go. Okay, next I want to show you a groove that's from one of my favourite bands. The band is called Feeder, and the track is called Come Back Around, which featured on their album Comfort in Sound. I think it's track number 2. And the way it starts is like a really nice 4 to the floor on the bass drum with some kind of like floor tom tribal groove going on. And what happens is, as you're keeping the 4 to the floor going on the bass drum, it adds this really nice momentum to the beat, whilst your left hand explores the tom-tom and the snare. So first we're going to hear it slow, and then we'll hear it up to tempo. This one's pretty quick, so it definitely injects a lot of rock and roll energy into the beat. Okay, the 4th groove I want to show you today is from another one of my favourite bands called Incubus, and the track is called Sick Sad Little World, and I believe it's from the album A Crow Left of the Murder. And the beat we're going to check out is like pretty much the core beat that happens in the intro and the verse, where the drummer's on the ride cymbal. There's tons and tons of left hand activity here, whether it's the accent on the 2 and the 4, or the ghost notes that are featuring in between the gaps. And it's a really nice phrase that unfolds with a cool fill in. It even has like a crash with a cymbal mute. and it just adds so much energy and is a fantastic workout for your left hand. So we're going to hear it slow first, and then we'll hear it right up to tempo. Here it is. Okay, the fifth and final rock groove I want to show you today is by a band called Lower Than Atlantis, and the drummer is of course Eddie Thrower. And the track we're going to listen to, the track we're going to pull a groove from is a song called Here We Go, and we're going to use something that Eddie pulls off in verse 2. So it's pretty much this like really massive like quarter note driven groove where the hi-hats are nice and chunky and the bass drum sort of spikes really nicely. It sort of kicks through the beat, but then eventually he pulls off this really nice linear lick right at the end of the bar, which is such a cool moment, and hopefully it's the kind of feeling that might spark some different ideas for you guys. So we're going to check it out slow first, and then I'll bring it up to the track's tempo. Here it is. Okay guys, there's the 5 grooves I want to share with you today that I think will improve your rock drumming and your rock chops in general. So definitely don't take these at face value. You can manipulate them and twist them so you can do your own creative stuff with it. Use it to fuel your own beats and see if you can make up some fresh stuff with it. As I said at the beginning, don't forget to download the PDF sheet music so you can follow along and study it in your practice room. If you did enjoy this kind of video, then please hit like and subscribe to support my channel, and I look forward to doing more of this kind of stuff in the future. If you've got any comments, obviously leave them below and I'll answer them as and when I can. Alright, cheers guys, I'll see you again in the next video.